Hi everyone and welcome to part 3 of the coloring in Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. I've just picked my colors for the fish, and like I'm doing a kind of course the bird doesn't have the same colors like the blue of the sea has, but it's also a bit oceany like. So I thought it would be nice to do kind of a reddish like fish so that it matches this background. So I've picked loganberry for my darkest color, then deep red, followed by blood orange and cream for highlights. So I'm going to zoom in. Okay. Try to refocus, and then we will dive straight in. I haven't thought of any direction where I'm going to put my shadows, but I think I will play around with the different fish. I'll see what I can come up with. Maybe can have some dark nose. Okay, going to the deep red. And of course, if I want to, I can go back in with the darkest color later on. Okay, now the blood orange. And I'm leaving that small space behind for the cream. And same here in front. I'm quite liking this one, this combo. And I'm straight away blending the colors more together. Really nice. I like this combo. But what am I going to do with those fins? I'm liking that blood orange, so I think I'm going to do blood orange on the fins, and of course they have to have some glitter too, so I'm thinking I'm going over with a pearlescent wash over their fins. That's what I'm going to do, I think. So I'm just adding a bit of that blood orange here. And there. And I'm going to use that cream again too, I think. Okay. These two look so nice together. Okay, and for the border here, I'm going in with the darkest color. I'm fading out a bit. And I think I will do that cream. Okay, to have a connection with the front, I have to color a bit here extra. Okay, what a nice little fellow. So the other ones will be the same color combo, but they may have, or will I do the same? Of course, in nature they all have the same drawing if it's family, I think. Otherwise it will be too much of a difference maybe. So okay, I'm just going to color it the same way. So doing this border. I'm really hoping I'm not in the picture, but I don't think I am. The nose. I'm coloring this guy in also. Okay, to the deep red. I forgot to do his back. Silly me. And I think I'm going to put a bit of extra here. Just have, no, that's the wrong color. I have to have the dark red one. To give it some extra depth. Or again with the wrong color. Okay, the orange. At first I was thinking about scarlet red, but I really like this tone it has. Okay, now the cream. And I've never written down any color combos, but I'm really liking this one. So I think I'm going to put it somewhere in my swatch book, or I don't know where. But yeah, really liking this. They may have some extra on their nose. And again a bit with that dark red to soften it a bit, because I have a bit of streaky stripes. Okay, very happy, very happy. Oops. Now their fins. And before I'm going in with my pearlescent paints, of course I have to do the plants and the swirly parts. Did I have everything? No, this little fin here. Okay. The cream also here on this part. And on the fin. Okay. Now for these swirly parts. Maybe, yes, I think I'm going for 2 colors of my bird downstairs. Being the mid green and the light sand, I think. So I'm going to open my box again. Mid green and a light sand. And for the leaves, these small leaves, I want to kind of do yeah, I think I'm going for this sea green. I think that will be a nice color. Sea green. Okay, I'm going to put my colors for the fish back where they belong. Blood orange, deep red, and loganberry. These colors remind me of Katrina. She loved loganberry. Oh, I'm doing something stupid. That's the right way. I think she would have loved my fish. Still unbelievable that she's gone. Okay. The mini, yes, I was going to use that on these swirly things. And I have a connection with that bird downstairs. Still everything quite good visible. I hope so. I'm going to see if a refocus is necessary. I don't think so, but I can better make sure. A bit earlier I was watching another video that I did about the iridescent medium that I got in, and my daylight lamp was still on, and suddenly poof, it went out. My husband is at his work but of course he had to tease me from a distance. Naughty man. So if it's ever happening while coloring, you can count on it that he's trying to tease me. Silly boy. Although boy, he's he will be 48 this year. But he still looks like a boy. And I'm 43, and even I think that I still look like a girl. If I see other ladies from 43, they really are ladies, and I'm still a girl in my opinion and my feeling. Okay, I'm just going to sharpen this sea green. I have to move my tripod a little bit. I have to move my handle. Wait a minute, I'm going to try to... And he's lowering. Okay. That's better. Now we have the plants visible. Okay. I'm just... going to put a bit of color in it. It's a bit sinking into the blue of the background, but that's not too bad because I think I'm going to add some yellow to make it pop. Oh, I forgot to. Okay. I will stick with this light sand. I'm going to sharpen it a bit so that I point. And I think after this picture I want to color something with flowers, because this morning I watched a video by Zucchini Kitty, I think her channel name is, and she was showing how she did flowers and leaves in a book of Hannah Carlson. Wow. And she's so talking in a relaxing voice. I really like listening to her, and see how she is coloring. So okay, my fish are ready. That leaves me with the bubbles, and I'm going to do those in the same glitter pen than I did my key of the bird, so that I have a connection with the top and the bottom part again. Okay, and then I'm going to grab, my pearlescent paints. I'm going to zoom out a bit so that I can show you the paints. It's a cheap set from my local shop. Or I'm thinking maybe I can do a bit of iridescent medium. I can do that as well. I will do that. I'm going to grab a palette. Do I have one of my other palettes here? No, I don't think so. I'm just going to put my bigger one. I just washed it. So it's this palette. Set this a bit aside. I'm going to put this iridescent medium here, and it's with a top that you have to push in. So I have a very tiny brush, so it's perfect for these small spaces. So I'm going to put a bit. Is this still wet, or is it? No, it's but I don't want it to be too silvery, so I'm only using a tiny bit, and I will water it down, not too heavily. But if I use it without water, it's more of a silver layer that you are creating. So, and I just want their fins to have a bit of shimmer, but not too much. So I will see how this goes. Going to zoom right in again, and I'm okay. Getting a bit of this medium on the brush, and I think I will add or fill a water brush with the mixture of water and this medium. can't see everything quite well. I'm way too far to have a good look, but I think I've covered everything. Don't think that I went on top of this one. Okay. And then the bird has his shiny key, and the fish have their shiny fin or fins, and a bit bubbly, a bit of bubbles, because I want to leave the white bokeh kind of bubbles as they are. Okay. So instead of using a pearlescent watercolor, it's also possible to make a kind of Wink of Stella liquid. And if you put it in a water brush, I think you can do great stuff with it. I hope I'm not going out of the lines. Okay. Now I'm going to stand up a bit. If I missed some spot. No, I did quite okay. I'm going to see if I can. Trying to zoom out again. And I'm going to take a look. I have to be careful that nothing is going to fall. Okay, move aside. Oh, oops. I'm just trying to... Why is this lamp flickering? Oh well. I'm going to... No, it does. Whoa. No. Now that's better. Okay, it has to dry, but they have shimmery fins. Yep, really lovely. Okay. Now all that there's left to do is that bottom part here. And I think I will be using the same colors as I did the fish in for the flowers. Our combo, maybe just the... I think I'm going for the... yeah, for the blood orange and the cream, I think. Am I in? Yes, I don't think I can zoom in. I can, but then I will have to move a few things around. No, I don't have any more to move, and I can't get my tripod any higher. That's the only matter to do so. So it has to be like this. Okay, going in with the cream. Okay, I'm going for these guys. I'm going to to use that pill, the cream. And then I'm going to make a watercolor with shimmer. That's what I'll do. So I have that liquid here. I'm going to add a bit more water, and I'm going to grab my cheap set of watercolors. They look like this in round cakes or pans, or I don't know how you call them. I hope I haven't touched my fins. No, I haven't. Okay. And I'm going to make a bit of a watery and I'm already having some sparkles in here. I'm not going to make it too dark. Maybe I can add some white. But my white is quite orangey. That's better. Maybe I can add a touch of green too. These work really well for being so cheap. I think I paid €9 or 7 on AliExpress. I'm going to add a touch of this light green. Don't know what it will give me. Not the color I was expecting. Okay, adding a bit yellow. See what that's bringing me. More green. Okay. It's proven that I'm not an expert in mixing colors. Maybe add some more real blue. This is quite a nice color. Okay, adding some more white. Look at that flow. Yes, I'm liking. I have way too much paint now, but okay. And am I seeing some shimmer, or do I have no shimmer? Is gone. So I'm going to, very handy that my cloth is lying there. I'm going to do one big dip on the pens, on the brush. And I have some shimmer. I think I'm going to wet the paper a bit and do my water coloring technique with a floating paint. I'm not sure if the paper will take it quite well, but I can only try. Adding a bit here and there. The paper is taking it quite well, but I'm not sure the color isn't spreading around that much. But it does a bit. So, okay. But I'm not sure if I'm going to have lots of glitter. Is everything still on camera? Yes. Trying to make my own how do you call it? Pattern, watery pattern. At first I thought this bird was standing on a sandy area, but I think these are water lilies. I don't want any harsh lines on this side, so trying to okay. Not sure if I have a lot of shimmer, but yeah, that's because I watered that paint down massively. But okay. I'm going to try to get these water stains that I like so much. And that's by putting another drop on a part that's already drying. And then I will leave it. So, learned one lesson, don't mix too many paints. But in the end I got a good result. But the shimmer I wanted will be very subtle, I think. But okay. Okay, I'm going to take this here. And I don't have green everywhere, so I will have to cover those white lines a bit better. Okay. I'm going to take my white Signo because this line is a bit too red for my taste. And maybe if I want to, I can go in with some white acrylic paint, but no, it's okay. The same as here. And some on top here. Okay, I forgot those two. Look at this one, it still has a... It's raining outside again, I think, because there are cars passing by and it sounds wet. I did went to the post office earlier and it was sunny. I was very lucky. But now I think it's back to rainy weather again. Okay, we are finished. There's that torch. It's still wet, so it's not noticeable that there will be shimmer, I'm afraid. I will have to show it with my finished pages for this month, or it depends on when I'm uploading this, but it will be in January, I think. I don't want to upload too many videos after each other. I'm just dabbing away some excessive color here. I leave it. So I hope you enjoyed this page. I hope it has given you some inspiration on even when you only have small details to color or small subject, that you still can play around with the background and create a nice and a positive background. It feels warm to me and playful and nice, so I'm really happy. I didn't plan anything beforehand according to color usage, and I'm glad with the choices that were made. Yeah, and I really love that combo on the fins. I'm just going to grab the book again and try to lift it. I still want to, yes, a slight tiny bit of shimmer. It's a bit, no, it's very hard to make it visible. And on their fins, stop with flickering. Oh. No, stop. No, I can't. I'm not able to get it decently filmed. Maybe now the left fish is the best noticeable. So, okay, I'm going to let this page dry, and then maybe I'll dive into an Hannah Carlson book, thanks to Zucchini Kitty. If you haven't checked out her channel, please do so. She's really a great teacher, and yeah, I don't always like to color flowers, but if I see her work, then yeah, I want to dive in. So I'm almost 50 minutes in. Wow, that's a lot. So time to wrap this up. Thank you very much for watching, and until the next time, bye bye.